Hi there, friend. I'm Marve Iconus from Lead Life Well. And I wonder, do you consider yourself to be a creative person? Often when I ask that question of someone, they are like, no, I don't do anything creative. That's not me. But the reality is creativity, it comes in so many different ways. And I want to expand your thinking today on the concept of creativity. You know, the exciting thing is that we were created in God's image, and God is literally the most creative being I know. So much imagination has gone into this amazing world that He has fashioned for us. So because we reflect Him and we've been created in His image, we're creative too. And so some of the ways that creativity plays out that maybe you haven't thought about in the past as being creative is, for example, resourcefulness. That is really the skill of allowing limitations of resources, time, tools, and those sorts of things, constraints of any kind, to enable you to come up with a new way of doing things. That's creativity at work. When your resourcefulness leads to brilliant creations, that is creativity. Another way that creativity may be playing out in your life is making interesting connections between unrelated ideas or concepts and combining them in new ways. That too is creativity. Maybe you haven't thought of playfulness as being creative. But you know what? Kids are some of the most creative beings. In fact, I feel like our way of educating kids and so forth actually kind of takes some of the creativity out of them. But when you watch young children play, they are just making discoveries and delighting in the process. And they are just really creative about what they come up with. I'm often kind of stunned as I watch my 8 grandchildren play. Another way that creativity shows up, it shows up as flexibility, being able to adapt to something quickly or taking a new situation and making the most of it. Quick thinking, being able to pivot on a dime, that is creativity. Not everyone can do that, but if you can, that's really a sign of creativity at work in your life. Maybe you're really good at experimenting, maybe taking risks and trying out ideas and pushing the boundaries in a way, not really worrying about the outcome, just seeing where it leads you. Maybe you're creative when it comes to how you express yourself. So your expression is creative. Maybe you find unique ways to communicate concepts through writing, through music, through dance. There's all sorts of ways that we can express ideas or concepts or feelings. Maybe your creativity plays out in innovation, in problem solving and coming up with new solutions or new processes. Or maybe you've just got this outrageous imagination that you're able to dream really big and think about big possibilities. Not everyone can do that. Some of us like to zero in on the details and get creative with the details. But if you've got the imagination and you can dream up something big, that is creativity at work. So I hope that you will find some comfort in my words and see yourself in a new light and see unique ways that creativity is at play in your life. It doesn't really matter what we do for work. We can be creative. In fact, if you're a plumber, you can come up with innovative ways of resolving the issues that come up in plumbing. And honestly, that takes a special kind of creativity to solve those kinds of problems. Or maybe you're a leader and the challenges that you have before you require some unique ideas, some new ways of approaching things, new ways of thinking about things that really allows you to tap into your creativity. Even if you're a parent, you have the opportunity to get creative in how you motivate and challenge your children. Even how you discipline them can take on a creative bent. So really, it's about how you approach life, and I hope that you will do all that you do in a more creative way.